Hey guys, welcome back to lacomidadejeremie. I'm Jeremy. If you're new here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys 2 delicious recipes. So if you would have seen on my Instagram, if you're following me, I posted a lovely photo of a vegan biscuit pot pie casserole dish that I created last week. And many of you asked me for the recipe, so I wanted to quickly get this uploaded for you guys because I know a lot of you guys were saying that you have Friendsgiving and Thanksgiving and you want to make sure you guys have something vegan to bring along with you guys. Along with the pot pie, I wanted you guys to have something else to go along with it, so I decided to pair it with potato au gratin. So this is a delicious baked, basically scalloped potatoes covered in like a cheese sauce, and it's so good, so cheesy, and so delicious. And also I paired it with some baked Brussels sprouts, and it's just perfect. So I had myself an early Thanksgiving and I wanted to share this goodness with you guys, so let's get into this recipe video.
Alright, so you're going to need some potatoes, Dijon mustard, some mustard seed, olive oil, seasonings, cheese, onion, flour, and some non-dairy milk. And all ingredients will be in the recipe link down below. So we're going to heat up a pot, put some olive oil and onion, just get that translucent. Then we're going to add in some flour, and we're going to mix this up. Don't worry if it all doesn't get mixed in because we're going to add in the non-dairy milk anyways. So this is going to thicken up pretty quickly. Don't get too scared. Just make sure your heat is not too high because it will burn. So just mix that all in, and then we're going to add our seasonings into this. I like to add it here because I feel like the flavor just really gets in there if it's mixed into this roux. And then you're going to just mix that in, and then we're going to add in some more milk, and this is going to help it be more creamy. And now you can whisk it to make sure all those clumps are gone. If you see any little clumps, it might not be actual clumps, it's actually onion pieces that are left over, so don't get too scared. So now we're going to add in our mustard and our mustard seed, and we're going to whisk that in and make sure everything is all nice and smooth. So now you can add in your cheese, and you're going to mix that in. And this is going to thicken up pretty quickly, so make sure that you guys get your potatoes going because this sauce, if it's too thick, it's going to be hard to spread around like it happened to me. So we're just going to scallop our potatoes up in there. Make sure you put some cheese sauce on the bottom with a little bit of olive oil so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of your pan. So you're basically making like a potato lasagna, so you're just going to layer potatoes, your cheese sauce, potatoes, cheese sauce, potatoes, and then another final layer of cheese sauce. On this final layer, you're going to want to spread it out, make sure it's evenly distributed on the top layer, and then you're going to top it with some more cheese. Then we're going to cover this with some aluminum foil so that it doesn't burn, and then once it's done cooking, you can set your oven to broil to make sure that the top of it gets brown and nice and crispy. This potato au gratin is so freaking delicious and so creamy and so cheesy. I really hope you guys try out this recipe because I'm telling you it's so worth it, and it really brought me back to my elementary school days because I remember they used to feed us this at lunchtime, and it's just a perfect, nice, warm meal for this cold weather. Now we're going to need some biscuits, seasoning, almond milk, olive oil, some veggie broth, some diced onions, some flour, and of course all of your veggies. So you're going to use corn, carrots, and peas. So to get that going, we're going to get a hot pot, same thing, oil and diced onions, get those translucent. We're going to mix in our flour, same process as the first recipe. Basically, you're just going to mix it in, get it all mixed in there, and if there's any left over, don't worry, because of course we're going to add our liquid in. So you're going to add that veggie broth in, mix that up, get it all nice and spread out, and make sure that it's no lumps in there because those lumps are no good. And we're going to add in some more flour to get it a little bit thicker because this is going to be more thick than our actual cheese sauce was. And don't worry, we're gonna add non-dairy milk to this anyway, so it won't be as thick as you see it here. So whisk that up, make sure there's no lumps. We're gonna add in our seasonings. Once that gets to boiling, you can add in your veggies and mix that all up in there. Don't worry if you're using frozen veggies, they're gonna cook in this mixture and also they're gonna cook in the oven. What I learned is to make the biscuits a little bit ahead of time, cook them halfway so the bottom of it is a little bit cooked, because once you put it on top of this mixture, if you haven't baked it or pre-baked it, it tends to be a little bit like mushy and it looks like the biscuits don't get cooked, so that's why I like to bake them a little bit ahead before I actually put the whole thing into the oven. So we're going to top this in a nice baking dish. I like to use a glass dish because it looks more presentable, especially for the holiday seasons, and it just looks really pretty when you bring it to a dinner party and put it on top of your table. So there you have it, a delicious pot pie.
Alright, there you guys have it. If you guys decide to try out any of these recipes, make sure you guys post a photo to Instagram, tag me at lacomidadejeremie, and be sure to follow me there as well so I can show you guys some love and look at your photos. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.